Hey guys. Hi, my Shaylas. My Shaylas. My Shaylas. Hello, my loves. I missed you guys so much. I haven't been on live for like probably over a month now, but I'm just like having a slow evening, and I was like, let me go ahead and hop on YouTube live with my girls. So what is up, y'all? Talk to me. What is tea? Hi guys. Okay, so you guys, I have been so freaking busy. I'm still busy now, but I just decided to take this evening to get my home together because my kitchen was a mess. I had laundry that I like packed up, like not packed up, but like folded before I left for my trip, and I never got a chance to put it away. But I just feel like when my house is a mess, my mind is a mess. So I was like, let me go ahead and just straighten up around the house a little bit, you know? I'm gonna make me a cute little dinner and just chill out and vibe out for the night, honestly. I cannot believe that this week went by so freaking fast. It was like I came back from my trip on Sunday and I literally have been on go ever since. So I feel like this slow evening is exactly what I needed. I didn't make it to the gym this evening because girl, things have just been going in, okay? Things have been going in, but things don't run me, I run things. Hey, what am I cooking? So it's always a story. It's always a story. So basically I went to the supermarket yesterday because I was craving a tuna sandwich. So I got what I needed to make a tuna sandwich. Cool. And then I was supposed to get a pack of chicken and I never got a pack of chicken. I currently don't have my vehicles at the dealership, so I don't have access to go to the store to get a pack of chicken. So with that being said, for dinner tonight, I will be making my Trader Joe's pasta with no protein. With no protein is crazy. Hey, Kim. Love the travel videos. Thank you, babes. I have a travel vlog that I need to edit from my time in Dominica, you guys. When I tell y'all I was so vexed that I had to come back, I was home for 2 weeks. And if you guys watch my travel prep vlog, I told you guys that this was my first time back home in almost 20 years. Like, what? Yeah, I had a mother freaking ball. The vlog is exciting, but I didn't vlog too much, so I haven't reviewed the footage yet to see what I actually captured. But I made sure to try to bring you guys along each step of the way of everything I was doing and show you guys around. But it was really just like a family trip. I spent lots of time with my family that I haven't seen in years, and we hung out, we celebrated some things. So it's gonna be some exciting vlogs to come. I'm actually vlogging right now, me getting my life together. But yeah, making the Trader Joe's pasta with no protein. Yeah, no protein is a little crazy. It's a little crazy. I wish I lived near Trader Joe's. Oh my God, you don't live near one? I always think about the people who don't have access to it, especially when people go online reselling things for crazy prices. I'm like, there are literally people who don't have access to these things, and the only way they can buy it is online, whether it's like a skincare product, a body care product, a freaking insulated mini bag, and y'all want to be selling it for 6 times the price. Is crazy. It's crazy. Dominica is beautiful. I enjoy myself on the island. Yeah, it's so freaking nice. And I'm telling y'all right now, that for my birthday this year, I really was just like, I don't want to do anything. Like, I really just want to have a chill birthday, because I'm always like, since I turned, I think 23, I've been traveling every year for my birthday. And traveling for your birthday is cool until you have to worry about the planning, and you have to worry about the this, and you have to worry about the that. And then it's just like, oh. So this year for my birthday, I really just wanted to have like a soft birthday. Like, I don't want to have to think about much. I don't really want to have to do much. Like, I really just wanted a slow birthday. And after my trip, I was like, I kind of want to run this back for my birthday. I don't know. We're going to see. But yeah, I had a ball, you guys. A blast. Would you ever consider moving back? So when I say back home, I mean Dominica, not New York. I've never lived in Dominica before. I visited a lot when I was a kid, and the last time that I went before this past trip was when I was 13, and I'm about to be 31. So it's been a while. Would I consider moving there? No. It's a little bit too slow for me, and yeah, it's a little bit too slow for me. Well, I would visit very often. I don't think there's one in Mississippi. Interesting. I've been seeing that Trader Joe's has been expanding their, or on the road to expanding their footprint, opening a whole bunch of new stores. We just got a new Trader Joe's in Houston, in Sugarland. So I definitely have been seeing that Trader Joe's has been opening way more stores. Even in New York, there's a new Trader Joe's on 125th Street now. I don't know how that's going. If you live in New York, in that area, if that's your ends, comment and let us know how that's going. But hopefully they open one in Mississippi soon, because I need my sis to be able to stock up on the goods. Like, what's really going on? Yeah. Oh, I found some underwear here. I was just telling y'all on the vlog that I needed to hurry up and do laundry because I ain't have no underwear. And lo and behold, I have a whole heap of underwear in my laundry basket. So love that for me. Love that for me. But my trip was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. Y'all are going to have a smile on your face, because I have a smile on my face just thinking about all of the memories that I showcased in the content that I created, or that I captured. Haven't created it yet because still haven't done post-production. Upcoming content, I need to finish editing a video to go live tomorrow. It's gonna be a everything routine. I recorded it a few weeks ago, and I'm just like, I need to edit it and get it out to you guys. So hopefully I can get that up for you guys tomorrow, using like a whole bunch of new products that I've been loving. I have a vlog going up on Sunday for you guys, a weekly vlog. And then next Tuesday and Thursday, I think I want to try to dedicate towards my travel content. So hopefully I can get both of my travel vlogs up for you guys next week, God willing. It's great to have both worlds. The peace on the island is unbeatable for me, but then I need a little bit of motion. I get it, yeah. The balance, I need the balance. I'm like, I would visit multiple times a year, but would I ever live there? So yeah, lots of content coming. Ooh, I'm just tired, y'all. I only got 3 hours of rest last night. I don't know how I went through my day without a nap. I don't know how I went through my day without a nap, and I only got 3 hours of rest last night. I have a friend from Dominica who lives in Live Oak, Florida. Are you from there? No, I'm not from Florida. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I'm from the Bronx. But I was born in Bronx, New York, but my family originates from Dominica. What was the average temperature? Average temperature was like 80 degrees, but at night it would say it was like 70 something, but it got a little chilly at night. I will say that, but it's also like not winter season for them, but like, you know, these are the cooler months. And they did have their carnival on Monday and Tuesday, but I had to leave on Sunday, so I didn't get to experience like carnival. I did attend like some carnival related events, which I shared some stuff with you guys on my Instagram stories, but I wasn't there for like actual carnival. So they just announced the dates of carnival for next year. and I may be in attendance to actually like be. Everybody was like, "You're leaving before Carnival." I'm like, "Yeah, yo." The way I repeated myself a million times, after a while, I just stopped responding. I can't repeat myself again. If you know me, I hate to repeat myself, but I had to be back for work obligations, so I wasn't able to extend my trip. Long story short. Long story short. Okay, let me finish this basket and then I'm gonna get on the stove because your girl is hungry. I'm from Coney Island in Brooklyn. I just live in Florida. Okay, yes. Coney Island. One of my close friends is actually from Coney Island. I'm not from the USA. Mom seemed to really enjoy herself. A smart. Yeah, my mom. I don't know if you guys know, but my mom spends like half of her year in the US and then half of her year back home. So for her 70th birthday, I'm like, "Mom, where do you want to travel to?" And she was like, "I just want to be in Dominica." This was her first time celebrating her birthday in Dominica since I think she said 1977. So yeah, it was a big thing, and it was her 70th birthday, and da 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 da. So we had a great time, and she was definitely happy to share this experience with her daughters, and just seeing her so happy, seeing her so like joyful, just seeing her day to day when she's back home. Cause I'd be like, "Girl, what are you doing? Why are you not answering the phone?" But it was so much fun, so much fun. If I go back for my birthday, I want it to be more of like a tourist trip. Like, of course, I'll see my family, but I want to go to like all of the sites that I have saved on my Instagram. There's this page, it's called Discover Dominica, and they basically post like tourist attractions and like just things that you should see, like travel recommendations and travel tips for visiting the island of Dominica. So I had a whole bunch of stuff saved, and I only, y'all gonna see in the vlog. Y'all gonna see in the vlog. Um, how many kids? How many kids do you have? I don't have no kids yet. They have a day dedicated to my father in Coney Island houses every summer. You need to check it out. Nice. So cool. That is so cool. I honestly don't really go to Brooklyn. The only reason I used to go to Brooklyn was for my facials or my esthetician. Or my esthetician, but if you know, you know. I don't get facials anymore. So I have really no reason to be in Brooklyn, but I used to be in Brooklyn all the time because when I was in high school, most of my friends were from Brooklyn, and one of the guys that I was dating was from Brooklyn as well. So I used to be in Brooklyn all the time, but Brooklyn is just so far from where I live in the Bronx. So if I don't have a reason to be in Brooklyn, I don't really go to Brooklyn. I don't really go to Brooklyn. Okay, let me pack these clothes away, and then we're gonna get busy in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna get off of live while I'm eating so that I can edit this video that I speak about for you guys. I also need to spread my sheets on my bed. I wash my bedding. I'm starting a challenge on Monday. One of my friends from college inspired me to do a 50 hard challenge, and I told myself I'm starting on Monday. So I just feel like all of the stuff I'm doing is like prepping me for that. I want to have my home clean. I want to have things organized. I want to catch up on laundry. I've been behind on laundry for what feels like months now. So the fact that I was able to get all of it done before I traveled, and then now I'm just like packing everything away. I just want my home to be in order. In order. But I owe you guys a life update. We have a lot to chat about, but I feel like I need to say it in a structured manner so I can give y'all all the details, all of the tea, all of the tea. I was sad that I couldn't make it to the gym today because I've been going every day this week. I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then today I actually had wanted to go to a yoga class, but your girl doesn't have a way to get around right now. So it's fine. I was able to be productive at home, and I'm cool with that. Absolutely cool with that. My family is 2 weeks into the 75 challenge. Yeah, I was thinking of doing 75, but I feel like that's kind of challenging. And at this point, I believe the 75 will run into my birthday. So I was like, in order to be realistic, let me just do 50. At first I was like, damn, I want to start at 30, but something in my mind, like 30 just seems kind of, I don't want to say easy, but not as challenging. So I'm like, let me just do 50. Let me do 50. And I will share with you guys what my challenge will actually consist of once I start. I am going to do vlogs for you guys. So I'm going to do like a vlog, like my first week of the challenge. That'll be like one vlog, and then like an update halfway through, and then like the last week, like me concluding lessons I've learned, things that I want to implement going forward, things I like, things I didn't like, just like reflecting on my whole experience. So I'm gonna make like 3 vlogs out of that so that I can share my experience with you all. Girl, I'm actually finding matches for my socks. Like, I like this lifestyle of like keeping up with your laundry. But am I gonna keep up with the laundry is a question. Let me put the light on because auntie eyes ain't all that good anymore. And I have some things that I want to do around my home. What's that? No. I have some things that I want to do around my home. So I'm just happy that I'm staying put for like the next little while. So I don't have anything to like put pressure on me or be like a source of pressure on me. All right. All of these socks don't have matches. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I have so many new pajamas because every time I go to my sister's house, I take her pajamas and I leave with them. So that's when y'all be asking me, oh, where you got them pajamas from? Tab's house. Tab's house. She has the cutest pajamas ever. And she has so many pajamas, so it's crazy because you would think, oh, she has so many pajamas, she won't notice the ones that are missing. But she's just like me. She know all her tinks, and all her tinks know her. So I'll be on FaceTime with her wearing it. And she like, you got that from my closet? And did. And one thing about me, I'm gonna wear something a million quadrillion times. She hates it so bad. But I'm like, girl, I ain't take this from you for no reason. I am going to wear it, and it's going to wear me, and we are going to go together so freaking bad. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, let me figure out what's about to go down. What's about to go down? I need more hangers, but I told myself I'm not buying any more hangers. So when I need more hangers, that means I have to get rid of stuff in my closet that are on hangers. So that's something I have to do, y'all. Look at my I ordered from Shein. My stuff definitely came 2 days after I left for my trip. So I was trying that on earlier. All right, let's go to the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. This is a super quick meal. That is my go-to. Usually I would add protein to it, but as I told you guys at the beginning of this live, I don't have any protein right now. All I have was some tuna fish, and I had it for dinner yesterday and lunch today. So we don't have any protein, but it's okay because we're still gonna eat great. All right, so let me take all of my ingredients out. Cooking with Kenny. Kenny. All right. So, ingredients. Let me check the expiration date on this. March 28th. That's still good. So this is the pasta. This penne arrabbiata. This pasta. I like to add in some extra cheese. Usually I would add in cheddar and mozzarella, but I currently don't have any mozzarella. This is dairy-free cheese from Aldi. You're gonna need some spinach. You're gonna need some heavy whipping cream. Let me check these dates. Okay, I can finish this. Heavy whipping cream. This is a vegan heavy whipping cream. I get this from Trader Joe's. And y'all, I went the other day and they didn't have it in stock. They said it's held up at the port. That orange man needs to stop playing with us because now he's messing with my Trader Joe's materials. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna add in some grape tomatoes. And I'm gonna add in some pepper. A bell pepper, piece of a bell pepper. And you're gonna need minced garlic and a little bit of butter to prep your pan. And then I add in some seasonings. So, what do I need to chop? I always like to start off with chopping, but I recently got this from Trader Joe's. This is the fruit and vegetable wash. It removes waxes, pesticides, and chemicals. So, yeah, I've been using that. Hold on, let me get the vlog. Let me get my vlog. Okay. So I'm gonna use this fruit and vegetable wash to wash the pepper and the tomatoes. I'm gonna add in like 4 grape tomatoes. 4 grape tomatoes. I prefer grape tomatoes over like tomato on the vine. Do y'all have a preference or y'all just be tinging the tomatoes? So let me bring y'all over here so y'all can see me wash. Alright, so this is the wash. This is my first time using it, but Tabs always uses this. So I was like, let me get it because these, look at this pepper and ask me who's eating this raw. Y'all see these? Not I, said the cat. The only thing I don't like about cooking after you just clean the kitchen is that you're gonna have to clean the kitchen again. What's that about? Tomatoes. And then we're gonna wash the bell pepper. Hey y'all, if y'all are in the live, make sure you give this live a thumbs up because I see it's 9 people in here. We got 6 likes and the math ain't mathing. Yes. Oh, I like this. Y'all gotta pick this up from Trader Joe's. Wash them fruits and them veggies, y'all. All right. Asians. And then my vlog. Sorry, y'all. I'm just cutting Yeah, I prefer grape tomatoes too. I'm just cutting my grape tomatoes in half. Turn y'all so y'all can see. I thought my vlog wasn't recording, girl. The way I was about to shut this whole camera on. And then I'm just gonna use 1/3 of this bell pepper. I love the smell of a fresh bell pepper. Like, oh, so good. I want to try making a stuffed pepper one day, but I need to figure out what to stuff it with. Or I need to find like a good recipe. She like mine, mine with right, with right, with right. Mine with right. Alright. Let me get my pasta pan. Ooh. I just made vegan stuff. What did you put in it? Let me know what you put in it. Because I was thinking of making it using the Trader Joe's beef. What is it called? It's like the Trader Joe's beefless beef. But something about that is too salty to me. So I'm like, I don't like that. I do not like that. Alright, let me bring y'all over here. Oh, yes. Don't mind the mess. Okay? Okay. I know y'all don't be judging. I know y'all don't be judging. Okay. Roasted chickpeas, black beans, rice, and for my man, cheese. For me, no cheese. Do you not, I'm guessing you're vegan. What's your favorite vegan cheese? What's your favorite vegan cheese? What's your favorite vegan cheese? Okay. Let's get this thing going. Ooh. She like mine with right. I'm gonna take my minced garlic and put some in a pan. And then I use this dairy-free butter spread from, show the vlog, butter spread from Trader Joe's. Let me show this the vlog too. It was Violife, but diet been getting better. Yeah, I love what's the expiration on this? I like Violife. I haven't had diet in a minute. What's today? This expires in a few days. Ain't got nothing to do with me today. I'll worry about that tomorrow. Okay, just put in some slices of butter in the pan. And then I'm gonna add in the penne arrabbiata. Put this one and turn this down. Y'all going with the fire that high. Can you guys hear me? I put the fan on. But let me know if you guys can hear me. She like mine. All right, we got 13 people in the live, 9 likes, so math ain't mathin'. Make sure y'all give this live some likes. If y'all like cooking with Kenny, cooking with Kenny. Okay, you can hear me good. This thing is hard. I'm gonna have to put it in like this. It looks crazy, but I promise you guys, it tastes so good. And wait till I dress her up. Okay, so I'm putting that in, and then I'm gonna add in some whipping cream to help break it up. Cooking make candy. Ooh. I gotta be careful. This is cleaned up. I'm gonna add in my veggies. I like to put them in now so that they could like all work together and blend. Flip, wait, I can't really see. Hold on, let me flip this. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, I can see a little better now. Alright. So as that dismantles into the pan, I'm gonna collect my seasonings. And then as it's heating up, I just like to break it up when it's ready. The fire a little bit higher. Have you guys tried this pasta before? It's so good, I'm telling y'all. Like the sauce. Ooh, ooh, so good. Okay. Put the fire back up. We need this brick to crack. Add a little bit more heavy whipping cream. Hi, Stacy. Take this up. The girl said they don't have them going until the 21st. Let's go ahead and take this up. Oh my God. Baby, you're back. Hope on a little open heart surgery on my brother. Patient that just entered the ICU. Situation. And somehow it got a little hole in it, so it's like leaking. Child. Hi, Auntie Celia. Okay. This thing is still a whole brick. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasonings into the part with the heavy cream, so I'm gonna put some smoked paprika, some black pepper. This seasoning, I love the perfect seasoning from Goya. Love that. You're my funny. Thank you. What's the best advice I can get from you today, please? Are you getting anything from the altar? Okay. Let me do this so I can focus. This is garlic powder, onion powder. You gotta season this thing up. You gotta dress it up. If you eating it straight out the packet, no shade, but I'm judging you. Cause why would y'all just eat this raw? Like with just what it come with? No. You gotta spice it up. Some slap your mama. And then some adobo, because adobo belongs on everything. Okay. Let's see if this is ready to break up yet. No? What's going on? Like, it's really tea. Okay, it looks a little soupy, right? Oh, you can't see. But it's fine because I'm gonna add in some cheese, and it's gonna like thicken it. Okay. Best advice that I could give you is to trust in God. Put God first and at the center of everything that you do and every decision that you make. And honestly, just live your life. Because as you get older, you really realize, like, people act like they care, but they don't really care. So a lot of times, like, we're so hung up on what people think and da-da-da. And these people don't care. They do not care. So live your life. Do what you want to do. And enjoy every moment of life, because you never know how long you have here. How long you have here. 21, what is it? The Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I'm just flipping it. We lost some noodles. Oh shit. Oh shit. Now they was getting in the fire, honey. Hold on. It's a big thing over here. I didn't clean my stove too well. I'm scooping these noodles up and they're going in the pan. Cause who gonna check me, boo? It's just me eating this meal, so scoop up this little sauce. Cause they be cheap with the sauce in the thing. And then let me wipe this up if there are any incidents. 21 Days of Beauty. I'm getting, what I'm getting. I looked through it the other day. I don't know what I'm getting, but I have a lot of recommendations for y'all. Because honestly, I have so much PR, y'all. So much new PR. I don't necessarily need anything. Like, it's like, I don't need like a face cleanser. I don't need new fragrances. I don't need anything like that. So I have recommendations for y'all, but I'm not necessarily getting anything. Now, if you want to know some of my recommendations, we could for sure get into that. They have, I told you guys in my video that I uploaded yesterday that they have Lancome fragrances that are going to be on sale. Yeah, the freezer goes crazy. The freezer goes crazy. And ain't nothing in there, so the freezer goes crazy. You know when the freezer is packed, it can't really do its job too well, but when the freezer is empty, baby, oh yeah, crazy. And I just bought this yesterday or the day before yesterday, so it's not like it's been in here forever. It's not like it's been in here forever, but it's okay. Patience. Thank you so much. You're the first person to answer. Appreciate your kindness. Of course, babes. Recommendations for Ulta. They're gonna have the mini Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. It's actually real good this time around. I feel like it's always good, but this time, oh yeah, they went a little crazy. All right, now I'm gonna add in the cheese, the dairy-free cheese. I'm trying to make sure my vlog camera is recording. I've been recording with my Sony in the house because I like the quality, but it's just, it requires more attention than my Osmo Pocket. Ooh, okay, it's breaking up now. It's breaking up now. Alright, I need to wash my spinach. I could add the spinach in. But I'm gonna add enough cheese to thicken out the amount of heavy whipping cream that we had added. So I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. First stop tomorrow when I get my car back is Aldi to get proper groceries. Chicken. Having no protein is crazy. Okay. Ooh, I feel like I need a little nap. I'm tired. Okay. So let that simmer. As this is simmering, I'm gonna wash my spinach. Never just put the spinach straight into the pot. You gotta wash it off. So I'm gonna take a handful of spinach. Wash it. Add it in. And you don't have to do all of this, but this is how I like to do my thing. This is how I like to handle the thing proper, okay? Ooh, a little hot. That wood spoon to break the frozen meat. Oh, I never knew that. Is that true? I have this. You mean like this? That simmer. I feel like we're gonna need a little bit more cheese. I like my thing real cheesy, so you could be the judge of how much cheese you add. But I'm a cheese girl through and through. When I stopped eating dairy cheese, I was like, y'all want me to stop eating cheese? Cynthia, you want me to stop eating cheese? How? How? How do you love Houston? I love it. I love it. There's nothing not to like about it. I live away from everything, but close enough. I have my own space. Besides the washer, do you guys hear anything? Sirens? Nothing. Peace, serenity, calmness. I love it. I love Houston. It's diverse. It's not as like, you know, city as New York, but to me, close enough to my, like, you know, what I was expecting moving here, you know. Let me add some more of this, and I'm gonna add some basil. This is a slap your mama seasoning. Been thinking of moving there, but so nervous. Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Move. What's the expiration date on this? I don't see it. If I don't see it quick enough, being added. I used to live in New York. Really? Where in New York? Do you guys see this greatness? Okay, let me put it low and let it simmer. And let me record the clips for the vlog. What made you decide on Houston? 1 second. She's a content creator. Cause I always cook and never show y'all in the vlogs. Y'all probably be like, girl, do you eat? Do you eat inside the house? Cause all we see is Chipotle and Combo. And yeah, I do. I just be forgetting to record it for y'all. What made me choose Houston is the fact that I knew I wanted to buy a house. And I was deciding between three major cities. I decided to move to Houston because everything just went so smoothly. Like, honestly, when God shows you the direction you need to go in, do not ignore him. And that was a process where I fully let him be in control and tell me what I should do and where I should go. It took a lot out of me because I feel like I'm so used to me being in control, and as I deepen my faith journey, I'm learning to let go and let God, and it's easier said than done. It's not something I've perfected. It's not something I would say I do in all areas of my life at the moment. Would I like to get there? Yes, but honestly, I just listened to select arm system type. What God was saying. I prayed. I told him, like, allow everything to go through to the place that I need to be in, and everything went smoothly. So I figured that was him telling me, like, yes, sis, you're supposed to be over there. You're supposed to be over there. What sound I just did? I'm from New York. I've lived in Delaware, North Carolina, and now back in New York. Really? What made you go back to New York? Curious. Nothing bad about it. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, this is not even the right password. How did you build community in Texas? Honestly, I have family and friends who were here before me, so that made it easier. I go out to events and I'm social. Like, a lot of people go out with the expectation, like, I want to go out and I want to, find a man, or I want to build my roster. Me, I'm looking to meet people in general. That is my mindset whenever I leave the house, is I want to meet people. If I meet a man, cool, but I'm not out here like I'm going out looking cute for a man. Like, I like to meet new friends. I treat not all my relationships the same. Ooh, what's going on here? Not all my relationships the same, but I value my friendship so much. I took that plate out and washed it already. I'm bugging. So when I go out, I'm like open to meeting friends. And a lot of the people that I'm cool with right now in Texas, I've met just from like regular outings, and we've become like so cool. And I feel like at this age, and with the experience that I've had, like, my discernment is so like good, I would say, where I can tell if someone is genuine off the bat. If you about some funny business, I don't like that. I don't like that. Here's the let me show y'all the plate, and we'll chat as I eat, I guess, because y'all see. Hold on. Yeah. Why I keep doing that? Can y'all see? Hold on, let me flip this. And how I turn the green screen off. Auntie don't know how to do this. Okay. Turn that off. Sit me down. I was in Dallas. I felt so alone. Oh no, that is a feeling that I don't want to say I was nervous of, but I've never really felt alone. But I could understand what you probably feel, what you mean by saying that you felt alone. Good evening, girl. I love that. Yes, learning to hear God has definitely been part of my adult journey, for sure. And when you put your trust in him, it will be amazing how much like smoothly things go, how much less stress you experience. It was time. I was only in Delaware for a year. I thought I'd try home again, but yes, experiencing your city as an adult is such a different feeling. It's hot. I'm a single mom, so moving across the map is a lot. I could only imagine. I could only imagine. And that's why for me, I was like, I want to do this for me before I, you know, have kids. Because when you have kids, I'm not a mother yet, but you put your child, I would imagine, you put your child first. Well, you put God first in all your decisions and then your child after him. But, so it's a lot. Girl, I was just talking about that earlier in my life. I have no reason to be going to Brooklyn when I visit New York unless I have a reason. Like, I'm not just like, oh, let me go da-da-da-da. Like, before, when I was getting my facials, that was one of the only reasons I was in Brooklyn, to go to Cynthia. Now, Brooklyn. And I have to mentally prepare myself for that distance travel. Think about it. It takes me half of the time that it takes me to fly from Houston to New York to go from the Bronx to Brooklyn. Isn't that crazy? Hi, Linda. Thank you. Yeah, this pasta's too good. She like mine. The cheese just melt in your mouth even more. I miss HEB. HEB is that girl. Okay? If I had to rank my top 3 supermarkets in Houston, HEB. And I'm gonna do a major supermarkets, like not Whole Foods, not Trader Joe's. I don't consider those major supermarkets. But number 1, HEB. Number 2, Kroger, because Kroger always be having the sales. And number 3, I'm not really a Randall's girl. I could count on one hand the amount of times I've been in Randall's. So at number 3, we might have to go. I don't know what's number 3. No, Aldi can't be. The trains be crazy, girl. When I be on the train, girl, I be praying the whole commute. Like, Lord, please allow me to get to my destination safely. What's number 3? Supermarket. HEB is an experience, y'all. Like, and especially when you go to the HEB Plus, the big ones. Don't tell me with a good time. I'm devouring this pasta, y'all. Then when you get the scoop of the tomato. This is fire. Y'all gotta try this. I'll save this live so that if you want to come back and refer to this, you can. And you get the bite with the pepper. That crunch. Tips for first time home buyers. Girl, I don't regret my decision of buying a home at all. I love my house. Wouldn't change it for the world. I understood that home ownership would be something where you learn along the way, but I've been learning so much. I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, moving across the country and purchasing a home and getting my first car were 3 major transitions that I made in my life at one time. And at the moment, I didn't think of it that way. But now that I'm reflecting, over 2 years later, I'm like, wow, I really took like 3 steps in my life at one time. Like, imagine just going up the Stairmaster and going 3 steps at a time. But I learned so much, and I'm grateful for each experience, because each of them has brought different lessons into my life. But as far as home ownership, girl, it's expensive. And I don't want to scare anybody and make you feel like it's unattainable, but it's expensive. Like, okay, you pay your mortgage, you pay your utilities. You still have to pay property taxes every year. You still have to pay for maintenance on the house. There's no, hey, I have a leak in my, no, let me not go wood. There's no one to call. You have to take care of everything on your own. Yard work. I am in an HOA and they cover the front of my house, but I have to take care of the back of my house as far as like yard work. I'll be calling my little people. I need to actually text them to come cut my grass in the backyard. But I'm happy with the size of my home. At first I was like, is it too small? Da 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 da. But the bigger your house is, the more furniture you have to get, the more maintenance you're gonna have to do. And eventually, you know, I do want that. Like, this home is amazing, but this isn't like my dream home, you know. So yeah, there are tax benefits of one, being a homeowner, and two, having an electric vehicle. Baby, that tax return by first year, baby, I thought I was born like Jordan. But yeah, there are tax benefits. You have gas or electric for heat? Gas. But I'm happy I did it when I did, because I could only imagine like being a mom and having the expense of being a mother, but also like adjusting to home ownership. I did it for me at the perfect stage of my life. And when I first bought my home, I heard somebody say, like a girl say like, oh, y'all know I don't entertain these topics. You have a sprinkler system? Yeah. Yeah, I love the hybrid car, but I feel like since they're new, there's not much research done, or like a lot of companies don't have experience with it. So that's the only like frustrating part, I would say. Looking to purchase in a few months, had the ability to move back with my parents to save and pay off debt. Will highly recommend pay off as much debt as you can before you get into home ownership. Pay off as much debt as you can before you buy that house, girl. Since you said you're a mom, living back home with your parents, it hits different, because even though you don't want to, you know, necessarily depend on anyone to take care of your child, but you have the help with you, you know? So I look at motherhood so much differently now. If you know, you know. I don't have any kids, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hey, Nads. Only regret I have is a pool I have. It's a money pit. Yeah, pools? Baby, pools. If you have a pool, I'm just assuming that you're rich. Pools are so expensive to maintain. Like, and then if you really think about it, I don't know about y'all, but how often do you really get in your pool? Even people who live in buildings with amenities, how often do you utilize your pool? Some people may be in there every day when it gets hot. But a lot of people I know do not utilize their amenities in their buildings. Like people who rent, they don't utilize the amenities. I be like, let me tell y'all something. At first, I'm like, oh, a pool is cute. Because my sister and I kind of started like adventuring into home ownership at the same time. She has a house in Jersey. I'm in Texas. And her house, absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. And she actually like redid the pool in her backyard. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like, it's perfect. Like, every morning she would wake up, she would lay by the pool, she would tan. And then I'm like, girl, you gonna get in the pool? And she like, nah. Yeah, pools could add value, but they're definitely a cost. So it's like, you just have to, it has to make sense. And also, I just found out that I don't know if it's the state of New York or New York City. I'm not sure if it's the whole state of New York or just in New York City, like the 5 boroughs, that you can't have a underground pool in your backyard. If you have a pool in your backyard in either New York State or New York City, the 5 boroughs, I forget which one it is, your pool has to be above ground. So yeah, there's a lot of rules and regulations. Also, if you're in an HOA, there are obviously rules and regulations. So at first I was like, oh, pool sounds cool, but then I'm like, if I want a pool, y'all know how many friends I have in Houston that have pools at their buildings? Baby, you don't have to come with me. Keep me in. Keep me in. And I'm gonna go sit at that pool and act like the resident of all residents. Yeah, people barely use. I feel like the amenity that most people use is their gym. Like, if people live in a building, the amenity that I see them use mostly is the gym. Girl, I'm here for a second plate. This pasta is too good. So good. So yeah. Home ownership is a lot. And I always big myself up for doing it on my own, because a lot of people I know that are homeowners, they are married or they have a partner. And I'm like, okay, cool, 50-50, or however y'all split it, 100-0. You big back, you ate the whole thing. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. There's still some left if you want a plate. You're such an inspiration. Thank you, girl. Girl, I be out here trying. Life be a whole mess behind the scenes. Y'all don't be seeing that, though. This pasta's too good. You guys, at first, for Lent, I was going to give up alcohol and carbonated beverages. It's day one. I already had a carbonated beverage. Yes, I have central air. Does it get cut on? Rarely. The only time I really cut my central air on is in the winter time when it's cold. I'll cut my heat on and off just so that my pipes could stay warm. But my windows in my house, which is another reason, like, it was like a plus on my list of reasons why I decided on this house, was that the builders installed these specific type of windows. I don't know the technicalities behind it, yeah, but when it's hot outside, it doesn't bring the heat into the house. So my house is literally cold year round. Like, right now my house is cold. It's a little, 60, 7 degrees outside right now, excuse me. And my house is cold. Hence why I have on a sweater dress. What are some nice family areas in Houston? So I'm not necessarily sure, because I didn't look at areas in Houston from like a family perspective. But when I think of family areas that are good for families, I'm thinking like areas with good school districts. Katy, a lot of people go to Katy for good school districts. I have a friend that moved here and she has a baby boy, and she specifically moved to Katy because she wants to make sure that her son is in an area with good schools. So Katy is like 35, 40, 45 minutes, depending on the traffic, away from like Midtown and downtown Houston. But the thing with Texas/Houston is that in New York, I feel like we're so used to things being close. But in Houston, I feel like if something is 20 minutes away, that's like close. So, Katy, what else? Cypress is like close to Katy. That's what I know off the top of my head. And I have a cousin who's a teacher, and she teaches in Katy. So yeah, Katie's nice. What's that noise? I just got a notification. Oh, I'm not even gonna talk about it on here because when I posted my blog, nobody really commented. So I'm like, either people could agree with what I say, or they could disagree with what I say and they don't want to say nothing. So I'm gonna stay shut on that area. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask y'all, how do y'all feel? Ooh, my cramps. How do you guys feel about the whole Target situation? Are you guys still shopping at Target? Are you guys not shopping at Target? Girl, I'm ready to lay down. I'm gonna spread my sheet on the bed, and then I'm gonna lay in bed and edit for a while, and then I'm going to go to bed. Not shopping, okay? I stopped. Plus, it allowed me to save more money. That right there. Okay, so if you stop, where are you now shopping for the items that you once got from Target? Oh, was Target just like a, let me just go to Target type of thing? Because I'm very intentional about my shopping. Like, I'm the type of person, I go to this place to get this. I go to this place to get this. Like, for me, I go to Aldi to get my chicken. I could get a pack of 6 thick, juicy chicken breasts from Aldi, $11. That's my go-to for that. If you told me, oh, I can't shop at Aldi anymore, chicken would be impacted from, my shopping list. But I say all of that to just say, like, I go to certain stores for certain things. Like, Target for me was beauty, lifestyle, clothing. How long does it usually take you to edit? Girl, it depends. So the video I'm editing tonight is a everything routine. So I wash my hair, I shower, I do my skincare, I do my body care, all of that. Those type of videos, the raw footage is very lengthy because I'm just recording everything. And then when I'm editing, I'm snipping it up. And then after I snip it up, I still have to do the voiceover. So those videos, or for me, like my routine videos, end up being short videos, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Vlogs to me are probably like the easiest because I'm like talking as I'm going. So when I'm editing, it's just like letting me run my mouth. Letting me run my mouth. Let me see. Baby girl. It has to be a necessity where I can't get it anywhere else. Like when the honey pot was only at Target. Okay, that makes sense. Nope, I'm not. But it wasn't a big deal for me not to either. Okay, I can get the honey pot at Stop and Shop now. Amazon too. That's almost what I went to Target for. Yeah, honey pot. That's all I be wearing. That is all I be wearing. I mean, if I need something, I will go to Target. I did it on February 25th. I understand both sides. What was February 25th? Yes, me too. Target was hygiene. Yes, hygiene from Target. I go to Costco now. It's funny because when I was on vacation, one of my cousins he's worked at Costco for a minute now. At this point, he might as well be a senior vice president at Costco. But I always joke with him, like, he asked me, like, what do you want as a housewarming gift? I'm like, a Costco membership. These are the things you got to ask for as an adult. I'm like, add me to your Costco membership, because not only is your membership free, but I won't have to pay for a membership. And up to now, he still hasn't added me, and I'm going to keep reminding him because I'm not paying for a Costco membership. And I heard they being real stingy over there now, talking about, oh, that's not you in the picture. You can't come inside and shop. Like, excuse me, I cannot use my grandma's card? Rude. Depends. I'm 100% faithful store shopping because I normally explore different stores anyway. Okay. I love it. Just got mine. They have everything. A lot of people been getting Costco memberships, but I don't know. I also heard if you want to shop in Costco and you don't want to pay for the membership, you can. I don't know if this still stands, so don't take this with a grain of salt. That you can just buy a gift card and then go in store and shop. Because what you gonna tell me? I can't use my gift card because I don't have a membership. Oh, what I wanted to say, because we were talking about Honey Pop. Do you ladies know, or men if you care, to be a woman's business, that you can use your HSA money to buy feminine hygiene products? So pads, liners, I don't know what else it works on. Probably everything in that aisle. Like, I don't know if it works on pregnancy tests, monostat, whatever you want to buy for your feminine hygiene. You can use your HSA and FSA dollars towards it. For my HSA, I have a card. So with the card, they have items coded to it. So like eligible items versus non-eligible items. So whenever I pay for my things, I just swipe my card and it'll take the money off of the items that they have coded as eligible, and then I'll have to pay with my regular money for the items that are not eligible. So that's how I'm able to tell. But some things they have marked as non-eligible, but then when you go on the website to see the list of eligible items, the item is there. So I don't know if they forgot to add that SKU or what. But if you don't have an HSA and your job offers it as a benefit, 10 out of 10 recommended. It's basically you taking money out of your paycheck before taxes are taken into consideration. So you end up seeing more of your paycheck essentially, and you can use it on all types of things. You can even use it on facials, girl. I never knew that. And I had my HSA money when I was going to Cynthia, and I never used it on facials. You can use it on facials. You can use it on acne products. Even like if you go on Sephora's website, they have a whole section of like items you can use your HSA and FSA dollars towards, like sunscreen, anything that says like acne clearing or acne solution, you can use it on that. I do Sam's Club, Costco, and BJ's, friends and family access cards. Sorry, it was the 28th. It was a boycott day for DEI. Oh, okay, interesting. I honestly, when I was on vacation, y'all, I didn't really have service on my phone. I would only have service on my phone when I went to my aunt's house because she had Wi-Fi. Other than that, baby, I couldn't even locate my phone. I was having the time of my life. So I feel like I missed out on so much because I was gone for 2 weeks. But at the same time, I'm just like, it's something every day. Like trying to keep up with what's going on, baby, you will get lost. But that's good to know. I saw my pastor this past Sunday talking about, I don't know if it's just my church doing it or if it's just a like, overall movement, because I also haven't really been on social media like that either. But he was saying for 40 days, people are planning to not shop at Target. So I don't know what the significance of 40 days is, but I guess it's enough time for Target to see the impact of Black shoppers not spending their Black dollars at Target. But my biggest thing is the Black-owned brands at these places. That's my biggest thing. So personally, if y'all watch my vlog, I told y'all I'm still shopping. I told y'all. But when I shop, I am intentional to always purchase at least one Black-owned product. Jarlisha, you in my mind. Because I was literally just about to share that. Like, it's crazy. And I'll backtrack and give you guys a backstory from my perspective. So, when the Orange Man came into the office, a part of his policy was that he wants to get rid of DEI, affirmative action, anything related to that, he wants to get rid of it. These major companies, most of them are funded by the government. Well, so when the government say jump, you got to say how high, because you need that coin. So what Target tried to do was, when they were told, I guess, like they need to roll back on their DEI initiatives, they went behind closed doors and they were like, oh my God, we got to get rid of this DEI. But we don't want to get rid of it, because I truly do believe that Target supports Black people. I don't want to say just Black people, but they support minority groups, right? They support minority groups through so much of their initiatives. And I'm saying this from the perspective of, I have a friend who works Target corporate, and whenever I hear her speak about things that are going on behind the scenes, I'm like, oh, this is a company that truly cares, you know? So if you guys haven't watched Melissa Butler and the two sisters who own Rucker Roots, which is a Black-owned brand available at Target. Melissa Butler is the founder and CEO of the Lip Bar, but they were on The Breakfast Club a few weeks ago. And if you guys didn't listen to their interview, I would highly recommend that you guys do, because they provided a lot of insight about what's really going on behind closed doors and how you can really support Black-owned brands during this time, and so much more. But in that interview, Melissa basically said that, one, the owners of these brands, like, she found out about this whole Target situation the same time that we did. It's not like they got a heads up. And two, Target never released a statement. I don't know if y'all ever realized, but Target has still never confirmed or denied these claims that are being made, because it's not like... Can you guys hear me? I was getting a call, but I want to finish what I'm saying before I get off a live. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Target never came out and said, yeah, this is what we're doing. Can y'all hear me? My phone just went black. Comment again and let me know if y'all can hear me. Hello. Okay. Target never came out and said, yeah, this is what we're doing. This is the stance we're taking. Somebody leaked that information. Somebody from internal Target leaked that information. So Target never made a public statement. However, Walmart did. So with Target, up to now, they still haven't made a public statement. At least I haven't seen them make a public statement. But what they were explaining, and when I say they, I mean Melissa and the sisters who own the Rucker Roots brand, which is available at Target. They were basically saying that what Target did, instead of completely getting rid of D, E, and I, is they basically have the same initiatives. They just like renamed the program. So instead of them saying DE&I group or DE&I program, I forget what they said the name of it is now. But basically they offer the same support and the same resources. It's just that they just rebranded the programs that they had that were under the DE&I umbrella. So that is the understanding from people who own brands at Target. So I'm believing that, I'm trusting that. Melissa's brand, the Lip Bar, has been at Target for, I forget, I think she said 12 years now. And she seems cool with the people at Target. I think the Lip Bar is the Black-owned brand at Target that makes the most amount of money. Like, her stuff flies off the shelf. So of course she's gonna have intel. Of course she has, like, you know, her buyers and whoever else internally that supports her and that she probably getting her little tea from. But at the same time, I don't think it's fair that Target did that without giving them a heads up or saying anything to them. It was kind of given that if this news never came out from that source, we would never know. So when Jerlisha in the comments was basically saying a lot of other brands are doing this and we're just not hearing about it, I 100% agree with that, because had it not been that internal source from Target that basically leaked that announcement or whatever the case is, we would still never know. We would still never know. Do you guys read the terms and conditions and agreements and all of this stuff before you go shopping at a company? No, you just go in the store, you get what you need, and you dip off. Like, I still see black owned products in Target. I feel like it would be different if everything was taken off of it. Yes. Yes. And that's the thing that they were saying in the interview too. I highly encourage you guys to check out that Breakfast Club interview, because they really were like using each and every second of that interview to explain things to us. And I think it's important as a community that we stay informed and we don't just read the headlines, we read the details behind it. And we don't just listen to the first thing we see on social media. We actually validate the credibility of these statements that are being made or these opinions that are being shared. But they were basically saying that, you know, their products are still available in Target, and they were explaining the whole like logistics of how their products get in Target and how Target buys inventory from them and X, Y, and Z, boom, boom, boom. I was learning all types of things, okay? But the products are not being pulled off of the shelf unless they are not selling. That's why I think it's super important for us to continue to support these brands at major retailers, because once they're not making money, that's when we'll see them disappearing off the shelf. So they were also explaining, which I didn't think of it from this perspective. So the two sisters who own the Record Roots brand, they said they're from, I forget where it is, but basically a small city in North Carolina, I believe. And they were saying that only 1 in 4 of the population of their city have like bank accounts. So everybody else, I guess, they just operate like on cash or whatever the case is. But it's easier for those people to go into a nearby Target to buy their products, because if you don't have a bank account, you don't have a card to shop online. You know what I'm saying? So for them, they really value the fact that their products are available at major retailers, because it gives them the reach that they know that their own people from their own community would not have if it wasn't for their products being available at major retailers. So I never thought about it from that perspective. But once I listened to that interview, I'm like, there's so many different angles that this could be looked at from. And that's why when people say, I'm not shopping at Target, I'm not arguing with nobody. First of all, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Because when it's time for me to share my opinion, I don't want nobody telling me nothing. Okay? And then also, you know, some people look at it from different angles. Some people could be directly impacted from this in ways that I never thought of before. So I'm not ever going to tell people continue shopping or not continue shopping. And I think that was a good thing that they did in the interview. They weren't like doing the interview to force people to shop. They were doing the interview to raise awareness of the impact that this could have and like what it means to them as owners of Black businesses that are available at retail stores that have worked their butt off to even get to this point. And, you know, if you decide not to shop, that's cool. But also if you're not shopping their products at major retailers, shop on their website, shop on their .com. And also they were also talking about something that I thought was very interesting, was that during the pandemic, it was so heavily like Black owned brands, support Black owned brands, shop Black owned. And ever since the pandemic, like people are still supporting Black owned brands, but it's not like highlighted as much as it was during the pandemic. So that was something else that they were speaking about too. And I was like, yeah, that is true. But I never really thought of it that way. Let me see. Pay attention, in different stores, several Black brands items are on sale and they not restocking. So if that is the case, that was something that was decided from before. Like that's not something that came as an impact of this whole Target DEI situation, because what they were explaining is that Target buys inventory from them for a year, at least a year. So if something is going out of stock now, like if they're like, buy this now because it's not being restocked, that means that this is the tail end of what was a year plus worth of inventory that they purchased from the brand. So that's another thing too, because, you know, we see that and we're like, oh my God, they're pulling them off the shelf, but it's a whole like system behind the scenes of how the products to purchase, how they're put on the shelf, X, Y, and Z. So that if that is happening, it's not an impact of the DE&I initiative because inventory is looked at a year plus in advance. So, we'll definitely check out the interview. You said Breakfast Club. Yes, Breakfast Club. You can put in Breakfast Club, Melissa Butler, and it will come up. I think the interview is like 30, 45 minutes long. It's not too long because some Breakfast Club interviews be an hour plus, and I'm like, what y'all talking about like that? But with Breakfast Club, it's crazy because I used to tune in like every morning when I was at my first corporate job, and now I only tune in when they have somebody like a guest who I'm interested in. Like when Portia Williams was up there the other day, I definitely tuned in because I love me some Portia. When Melissa Butler went up there, I watched that interview. When Doechii went up there, I watched that interview. But I just pick and choose what I want to listen to. But one thing I like about Breakfast Club is the diversity of guests that they have, because they'll have political guests, they'll have musical like people, they'll have people who are authors, they'll have people who are community activists. So you learn about so many different things from listening to them. And I do feel like as of late, majority of their guests are like musical people, which is fine, but I miss the days when they would diversify more and I would be introduced to so many new people from their platform. But I feel like I don't get that anymore from it. It may just be me, I don't know. Tabitha gave a great explanation regarding inventory and contracts, business mind. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I saw everybody coming for her and I'm just like, once again, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So yeah, but to tear people down while you are trying to share your opinion, I don't like that. Not saying she did that, but I'm saying when people were coming for her, I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out Tabitha Brown's video about the inventory and contracts. But yeah, what time is it by me? 7:42. I'm gonna get off of live in the next 3 minutes. So if you guys have any parting thoughts, comments, questions, put it in the chat now so that I can answer it before I get off. I really don't like how this entire DEI thing jumped off. Yeah, me neither. But I feel like personally, I have been mentally preparing myself of the what if of what would have happened on January 20th. And I was informed of, what the immediate impact would be. So once everybody, made their decision of who they wanted, honey, because they ain't want the black woman. Once they made their decision, I'm like, oh, we're doomed. And we're not just doomed, but we're doomed immediately. Effective immediately, we are doomed. So I feel like mentally I prepared myself and I educated myself on what this would mean. So I knew that this was coming, but yeah, I don't like how that is even a thing that like we're focusing on this. Like, y'all know people are dying, people are starving, and we're worried about D&I initiatives. Please. Right, not gonna lie, since Angela Yee left, it's not the same, but I love Lauren LaRosa. Plus, she's from oh really? What's your alma mater? I love Lauren too. I saw a discourse on Twitter today about how they want Jess gone and they want Lauren to 100% fill the role of like the third host or whatever the case is. And I like how they have both of them. I feel like it's an equal balance. I definitely feel like Lauren, you can tell that she has a stronger background in journalism. I'm not sure of exactly what Jess's background is. Jess hilarious, but Lauren is very like journalist based. Like the way she asks questions, the way that she carries on a conversation. I really enjoy it, but I do enjoy the comedic relief that Jess Hilarious brings to the show. So I feel like they both have their, zhuzh that they bring to the show. I definitely do miss Angela. The thing is, I miss Angela, but I don't check for Angela. So it's like, do I really miss Angela? So, she has her show now, her morning show, and I don't tune in. So I'm like, I miss Angela on The Breakfast Club, but I don't miss Angela on radio, if that makes sense. Like, I don't go checking for Angela's show. So yeah, seriously, I started making my emergency bag, girl. Delaware State University. What year did you graduate, Jazz? I have some interesting experiences at DSU and the state of Delaware in general. But we're gonna save that for another time, child. It was so nice chatting. Prayerfully, me and my little one can make it back to Texas. Yes, I'll be praying for you and everyone in this live, as I always do. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Hi, Polly. Okay. I was there before then. And not there as a student, but just visiting. In like 2014, 2015. But yeah, I'm familiar with DSU. I didn't know that Lauren graduated from there, but I like Lauren. Her interview, it was basically her interview. But the Breakfast Club interview where they interviewed Portia, she was on fire flame spitter. I like when somebody comes with the receipt, because when you ask the question, people could be like, oh no, it's not true. But it's like, if I come with the receipt, baby, you might have some explaining to do. And I feel like that's one thing that she does really well. Like, she presents and then she asks. That's how I like to ask questions, especially like when I'm in an interviewing space. I'm like, boom, here we go. What you got to say about it? What you got to say about it? But I'm about to get off of live. I'm getting sleepy and I still have to edit this video. Thank you guys so much for joining my first live of March. My first live in over what feels like a month. My first live since I've been back from vacation. As I told you guys before, my goal is to get on live at least once a week. So today is Thursday, so I'll probably be back on live probably like next Friday. Make sure you guys have your bell notifications turned on so that you guys can get notified when I get on live and also when I upload new videos on my YouTube channel. I love you guys so much. I hope everyone has an amazing, blessed night, and I will chat to you guys soon.